Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too look at this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi! What's going on? We move another day, another week. We move. We move. We lose. We move. Listen, people, I'm here, your boy KG, right now in the dunya right now. Listen, you're seeing Cunha. And you're seeing Cunha and the manager, Cunha and Casemiro, Agent Miro right now on job. That's some of the transfer stories. That's some of the transfer news. What else is going on? One, two. One. Let me know if you can hear me. YouTube was like, D Leafy snake. That's so annoying, bro. All right, wicked. Let's go again. Oh my God. Gremlins in the system. Good morning. Let's go. Thank you for saying I'm good now. People, I'm back. Listen, ready to go, ready to talk. Where should I start? Come on, man. I felt like I was yapping. That's important yapper as well, you know. Okay, listen, bottom line is we lost yesterday. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about, you know what, like, has Man United, because the conversation is, have we improved at all? Or are you guys, like, still pissed off? Do you understand where we are? How are you lot looking at it? I just decided when we was getting back and forth, Owen, me, Flex, Marcel, I was like, yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know how we're gonna, you know, find nope, hell no. I don't know what you lot think, but I will say let me speak from my perspective. Have we progressed? Not really. Position-wise, not really. Position-wise, we regressed, absolutely. Controlling games, I feel like we have that now. I feel like they're like dumb increments. You know, like when someone's learning to walk but they still fall over type stuff. I feel that's what we're on. I feel like the piece, what we need that will make us clinical, we just don't have it right now. Like, when you have a goalkeeper that's always going to concede and a striker that's not going to score, you're just doomed. Like, literally, you're doomed. Because, listen, goals calm everything down. Obviously, conceding makes everything, it panics everybody. You know, like, we had chances, we had enough opportunities in that game to win it. But we're not clinical. People are not making the right runs, the late runs into the box. And I know it'll come down to, you know, the argument of, well, this is on the manager. The manager needs to fix this side of the game. The manager is responsible for all things wrong with the club. And I hear that argument from a standardized basis. I hear you, yeah? But it's not that simple. Because, again, it's saying that without context of really what's going on. Man United should never have one recognized striker, and it should never be Rasmus Højlund. That's crazy. But going to the bench and not being able, because it's like, well, how's the manager getting more out of the team? Well, you need to be able to go to the bench and bring on players that can do something. The players that we're bringing on right now is Eriksen, Mason Mount. That's what we go to. When we need something, we're getting to Eriksen or Mason Mount. Potentially a Xerxes or an academy, Arsenal academy graduate in Cheeto. That's a bit crazy. I don't know, like, it's never been done. Not at this club. Go into your bench and just turn into that. So when you say he should get more from them, whoa. What though? Because that can set them up, but they're not that good. That's not good enough. Like, at a club of Man United's level, you should be able to go to your bench and say, him, come on, change the game. You, come on, change the game. That Fofana kid, he looked like something. You see how big clubs operate. Aston Villa can go to there and they'll say Asensio, Watkins, or whoever. Like, they can bring on these guys, Morgan Rogers, people that are gonna come in and change the game and be effective. I can't tell you the last time Mason Mount was solid. Like, even like numbers on the game, like, we were more effective when we could go to the bench and say, McTominay, come on, give us, I don't know, give us what? Try and get us a goal here or there. Right now, when we need to score goals, our main option is Harry Maguire. Like, when we needed to save the game the other day, and I won't lie to you, I just thought, well, if you bring on Harry, we might be able to get something from this. You know what I'm saying? D. Leafy, did Emery have Asensio when he first joined Villa? He didn't. He made use of the dead players available. Yeah, listen, that's a fair argument. But I think Villa, where Villa's been and where we are, is, well, Villa was struggling, to be honest. Villa was struggling. Let's have it right. Did Emery take over Gerrard? Like, Moreno, Maguire, Manchester strikers. Look, man, we need, if we don't win the Europa, big questions will be raised. They will be big questions, because we're allowing this manager to get off, like, we're failing, but we're getting away with it. Oh wait, hold on. There you go. Oh, my dad's asking me to I love my dad. My dad wants me to. My dad's trying to make me some clothes, some Nigerian clothes. It's coming to the UK. Oh yes. It threw me off. Still, I just saw a message from him. Happy Easter, everyone, as well. Oh, Dad, man, you got me there. I had to read your message. Distractions. It's like, what size are you? All right, let's get back to it. I was talking about Amorim. That's it. Amorim, yeah. We're basically saying we trust you, bro. We're now looking at Amorim and saying, hey, look, we trust you. And you want me to clip this? Oh, you can get rid of that bit. I've lost the concentration. Oh, man. I need to get rid of the chat. There you go. I'm back in the room. Let me finish this last bit on Amorim. Basically, it's Amorim do or die. Amorim or bust. We need Amorim to rise. I think we're going to be... I think we can beat Bilbao. I wouldn't be able to manage. This is what the flip side of it. If we beat Bilbao and lose to Spurs and finish 17th, just kill me, man. Because in football, in terms, obviously, so I need to live. But like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Yo,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it sounds like you're in a big room. There's like your mic ain't sounding like
I don't
it's
know
mic.
what's going on. My soundboard's trying to play games.
Maybe disconnect the soundboard and see if it sorts out the audio.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. Okay. Oh my God. All right.
Oh, what now?
One sec.
Your mic is fine now.
Is it better? Am I back?
Yeah, back to normal. It's back to normal.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the wire's kaput. That wire's gone. It kept
Yeah, you need what's that thing that I see all the time on TikTok? Technologia. He's good again. Hey, Hey, Joe, you might have to pull up, man. Joe, you might have to pull up while KG calls tech support. And that's not calling me, by the way. KG, if you can hear me, bring if Joe or Yo-Yo's in the background, bring them in. We can start off the conversation, innit?
Mr. Getty, nobody can hear you, sir.
Nah,
Even now.
you're still quiet, bro.
Say a prayer. But Pav, do you think it's all that bad though? Looking at what happened yesterday and the players that played and the chance that we created, do you think it's all that bad?
So I done a little bit of jotting down some data this morning on my notepad, didn't it? Because I was hoping that there was going to be an Amorim talk this morning. And I like to call out these wafflers like Marcel, and I think KG tried to jump on that boat yesterday as well. So let's get this started, innit? See these liars, yeah, who want to tell us.
Waffle. How do we waffle again?
No, hold on, because now I'm gonna put all you man to sleep, innit? See you man yesterday saying he's only been here half the season. Stop lying to us. Stop waffling. See that 3.5 foot waffler Marcel, yeah? He's the biggest criminal, yeah, when it comes to lying. So Ten Hag, yeah, had 9 Premier League games, yeah, was sacked on the 27th of October, yeah, and he won 3 games, yeah. He had 4 cup games, so that's 13 games this guy had, yeah. Ruud had 4 games when he was interim. Amorim joined the club on the 11th November. His first game wasn't until the 24th November, yeah. Since 24th of November, he's had 22 Premier League games to play, yeah, and he's got 5 more to go, yeah. And out of them 22 games, he's won 6. Cool. He's also had 12 games, yeah, in cup domestics, yeah, and he's got another 2 more to go with the Bilbao, and potentially another 2 if we make the another 1 if we make the final. So that's 34 games played so far, yeah, in all competitions. And in the Premier League, he's got a 29% win rate. Cool. So this thing that you lot say that he's had half the season, yeah, he needs this more time. He needs to he needs his players. No, hold on. I'm not finished, KG. Be quiet. Sorry. It has to be said, doesn't it? Because you lot did this for 2 years, for a whole year and a half for Ten Hag, yeah? And I tried to say that from a certain amount of time that you're lying to us, and I get it. You lot want to back the manager. This is not me hating on Amorim. This is just me stating facts, isn't it? And the way that you lot say that he's not had enough time, he's had more than half the season, because 34 games played, yeah, and you lot and Marcel trying to tell us that there's been improvements. What improvements? What improvements have we seen? Because if there was improvements, that means the players that you lot like to call shit have also improved. But yet you lot want all these players out. So how can there be improvement if the players are shit? Because the players will be improving at the same time. Please, over to you.
Are you finished?
Oh yeah, I'm finished.
All right, wicked, cool. So now, yeah, should I respond or John Morgan? Because I don't mind. John, you want to respond? I can respond.
No. You want to respond to this one?
Brilliant. The record's abysmal. But then now I'm going to ask you some simple questions.
And it's not about Amorim, Matt. The chat keeps saying, say the thing. It's not about that. It's just about the people keep lying to us. I hate that when that happens.
Hello? You be quiet. It's my turn. Yeah? Because that's why, and I waited. Yeah? Because I want to know, and it's a rhetorical question, who's scoring the goals, bro? Right now at Man United, I can talk about great records, but we're looking at the thing, who is your goal scorers? Who are you asking to get on the score sheet? Because I know one thing for sure is you can't get Rasmus ain't scoring no damn goals. You lost Ahmad, and there's no other. You don't believe in Xerxes, so what are we doing? Who's gonna score?
You and Marcel said there has been improvement. So if there's improvements, doesn't that mean the players are improving?
No, in midfield.
But how can it be improvements if the players ain't improving? How does one work and not the other?
You're missing something. What you're missing is I'm saying that there's in games we are not being ran through like how we usually was. We're not getting Ranch. That's the only improvement that we made in terms of bits of control. That is the only one. Now, you lot have conflated improvement to, I'm saying we're just a better team. We're not, because we still are we got a loser in goal and we got a loser up front. No disrespect, but it's absolutely true. So guess what? In games when Man United, we shouldn't have lost that game. We should have done better in that game. We'll lose. We won't do right. We'll create chances and not score. And then after, guess what? But who are we gonna blame? The manager. But guess what? We've done this so many times. We've done this back and over again. And then after we say, how many times we're gonna let these players get rid of another manager? We've added one player to this thing, a player from a relegation side in Lecce. That's all we've added. And we think, what are we looking for?
Back to my original question. Right, you and Marcel yesterday. It was Marcel who brought it up first, and you agreed with him, yeah. And he said that there's been improvements. But if there's been improvements, doesn't that mean the players improved? Just like when you was losing weight, you saw your belly go down, yeah, get slimmer, yeah. So there was an improvement. But then, if that's the case, shouldn't these players be improving? If there's an improvement, why are we on a daily basis calling them out then for being shit? If Amorim's improving.
Bruno, the only players that have improved in this thingy is Bruno and Ugarte.
So it's not improvements, then, is it? It's not improvements. It's purple patches with certain players that I've been saying for weeks.
I don't agree with that, because you can't look at individual improvements if the individuals on the field we call them criminals every single week. Every single time we come onto KG and we say the players are criminals or Nana or Hoyland, and it's getting boring now. But to say that, to put out Amorim stats, right, and to say that he hasn't improved the team is disingenuous, because you remember when we conceded 20 shots a game, right? You remember when we had a non-existent midfield. Now it's difficult to say Amorim hasn't improved the team. We have so much players coming through when we have so much players not playing well, but we are still in 50-50 games. The problem is, Pav, that it's not that we capitulate, right? From the first minute. It's that we get into 50-50 moments where we're able to win the game, and then we just lose the game for something stupid, or we draw because of mistakes, or someone can't score, or a brilliant free kick goes in like yesterday. So it's not that the manager doesn't do enough for us to win the game. It's the players get to the point where they now need to take the game by the scruff of the neck and win the game and take that extra step, and they don't do it.
No, but this is my point. The thing is, yeah, people are lying constantly, saying he's only come through halfway through this. It wasn't halfway through the season. When you've had 34 games, it's not halfway through the season. That's nearly 3/4 of a season, and you can't sit here and lie and say that there's been improvements when we're sitting on a 29% win ratio.
Did he have a preseason? Absolutely not. Is preseason important to the players and the team? Yes.
What does the preseason matter when Ten Hag's had 2-3 preseasons and we've still been crap?
Ten Hag wasn't good enough.
You shouldn't need 34 games plus a summer of preseason to actually show us that you're improving. There should have been gradual improvements in your time that you've been here.
Right, I'm saying you're asking for improvements, and I'm looking at what we are improving with.
You've brought in all your coaches. You haven't been given coaches like the managers in the past have, where they said, "No, having this guy, you're having him, you're having Giggs, you're having Michael Carrick." He's brought in 4 or 5 people from Sporting with him. So who is actually improving these players? Because you can't have 85% of the squad not improving, but you've got Ahmad and you've got Bruno and you've got a couple of others who have been steady Eddie. That is it.
You feel comfortable judging this manager over just like he hasn't had
he's played 34 games. He has to be judged.
With scrubs. 34 games.
That's what I mean. So how can we improve? You've just said it. These players are scrubs. So how can you say we've had improvements when we've got scrubs in this team? It doesn't make sense.
Getting right now with those scrubs, they're in the semi-finals. Is that not true?
Yes, they're in the semi-final, but this is knockout competition. Knockout competition shouldn't be compared to league football.
With those scrubs, he's got to the semi-finals. The semi-finals that we shouldn't be in. Leon's
but then some of these same scrubs were here last year when Ten Hag won a final, and obviously the year before was a better season. But last year, these same scrubs still won a final because they didn't want to play for the manager. They did it for themselves, and Varane come out and said that.
Your argument, throw that side away. To see your argument, throw that side away. Throw that the European part away. It's not important because another manager did it. What are you saying right now? So because it doesn't fit, I'm saying in Europe, he's done something, he's getting over the line with those players. Is that not an improvement? No? But it doesn't
Also,
work.
KG, also
Brother,
another thing
we've won 2 cups
Bruv,
in 2 years, and there's
So
not
you
been
think
an
that-
improvement within the team with the other manager just because what's his name? Amorim's taking these players, yeah. And let's not forget, yeah, even with 10-0, these players are unbeaten in Europe, yeah. It was only 4 games, but they're still unbeaten, yeah. And obviously that's continued with this manager. But it's just not about the knockout competition. The league football, yeah, is your bread and butter. What improvement has there been in the league? Like, obviously, what happened on Thursday, that's a different story. We're talking about the league right now, the loss that we had yesterday. Yeah, I get it. I'll say it myself. I saw him. I saw better play in that game yesterday. Yeah, but the fact that people keep telling us this guy's only had half a season is a lie. People like you and Marcel yesterday, you were lying.
No,
the improvements in the league have not happened. Improvements in the league have not happened.
No,
It's a lie.
Let me talk.
Because if there was improvements, the results would be there as well. Your coaches would be getting these players better.
1 second, Pav. John Morgan can get involved in the conversation, but what you're saying, and you're lying right now to me. I'm telling you that the only improvement I'm saying is we're not getting ran through anymore. That's the improvement. Now you've jumped on that and said, I've said that the manager's has been here half a season and all this stuff. I didn't say that. I'm saying the manager right now, we're not getting run through. There's games where we look like we have some control and we're doing something, and it's been minute improvement. Not in terms of where we're finishing the league, that and the other. That's what I've said. But the flip side of it is, in Europe, even if you want to disregard it, in Europe, we are still undefeated, and we've gone into some tough places and we won those draws. Facts. And there's things that Amorim's had to do to get us over the line. Is that not true in Europe?
No, it's true. I'll say that's true. But then you're calling these players scrubs, and you're not. I've not heard you say exactly. So then, how can you say the players are scrubs if they're the ones that are on the pitch, right?
He's squeezing juice out of lemons that have nothing left. He's still trying. Is the point I'm making.
So why isn't it working in the league? Tell me then, why is it not working in the league then?
Right. Let me just say what.
No, John. Before you go, I want KG to answer this. What you just said about Europe. Why is it not working in the league?
That's the major question. We can't score.
Come on, answer it then, because you've just given me an example of what he's doing in the Europe. He's squeezing that out. Why can't he squeeze that results in the league?
I don't understand why they perform one way in the Premier League and different in Europa. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. That's the truth. The people that score in the Europa League are not the strikers. So there you go. Like, the people scoring is like the Euro scored. Even if I look at the last couple, let's go back and look at the last goal scorers in our games against. Was it Leon?
Yeah.
Versus Man United.
Ugarte,
Maguire. Was it Euro score? That was the first leg.
Non-strikers, bro. I'll go back to a couple of games.
You had Kobe score.
My strikers, the people that I brought in to do this job. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna go to the first one. 2-2. Yeah. Here we go. Lenny Euro, Joshua Xerxes. So that's good from the striker because that's very rare. Then we go into this second game, and in this one, I've got Ugarte, Diogo Dalot, who's not gonna score week in, week out. Bruno Fernandes, who you expect to be on the score sheet. Kobe Mainu, Penn. And Harry Maguire. And look at the time of these goals. These desperation settings. We're not getting goals from our forward line.
Let me just say that. So obviously we played Newcastle, yeah. So Tonali scored, Bruno Guimaraes scored, and Barnes scored. Any of them strikers? No.
But you're not making sense. It's almost like saying that Harvey Barnes is not
just saying strikers. Like we haven't got a striker who scores. Hold on. Not in a Forest beat us. Elanga's not a striker. He scored.
You need to listen now because you're making statements and it's not making sense. All right. You putting two things. Harvey Barnes is an attacker. All right. The only attacker that scored for us besides the penalty is Joshua Xerxes. And he's injured now. Every single opportunity that Rasmus got yesterday, that Garnacho got yesterday, that the attackers that we expect to score, they fluff their lines, they don't score.
They can't
I'm
score.
just saying, a lot of the people that have scored against us this season aren't strikers, bro. They're midfielders or defenders from other teams. So what's our excuse?
Those are those teams. I'm talking
No,
about.
no, no. But I'm just saying, innit? You're saying that we don't have a striker to finish.
Bro,
Some
don't make
of
it-
the teams that we play, the majority of them, none of their
Bro,
strikers have scored against us. It's their
I'm
midfielders.
saying that Man United, we are moving the point. Man United right now, we are struggling up front with our players, and we haven't got players that we can bring on to change the game.
So how can there have been an improvement? And if they're struggling, tell me, what's the improvement then?
How do I rescue a game with Mason Mount and Christian Eriksen?
Say that again.
How do I rescue a game with Mason Mount and Christian Eriksen?
What the so-called improvements that Amorim's done so far?
What do you want me to do as a manager to rescue a game with those two players?
Brother, you're supposed to improve these players.
No, not what I'm supposed
You
to
and Marcel are saying that we've improved, so wouldn't the players improve then? So what if the players? Hold on, if the players haven't improved, what has improved? What has improved then if it's not the players? What is his outfit improved? Is that what you're talking about?
Can Pep improve the scoreline with Mason Mount and thing off the bench? And Eriksen? No, he cannot.
But that's because those players aren't at his club. So how would you know? How can you tell if they haven't played under him?
He cannot.
You can only give an example for the players that are here with this manager.
Bench, and he said all he has to bring on is Eriksen and Eriksen, Chido, and how?
So can I ask you a legit question? Yeah, are you and Marcel going off the take that you lot said yesterday about these improvements just based off the Europa League games? Because that's what I feel like you lot did. Because it can't be this Premier League, bro. Because it can't be.
Hey, there's a part that you don't listen to. We said that teams are not running through us anymore. It's been a minor improvement.
Brother, we set up with 5 defenders every week.
It's still happening though. That's still happening.
We still concede the goals. We conceded 4v Newcastle. We conceded 4v Newcastle. Was that not being run through?
The bottom line is, are they running through them? No. I hear it. 7 defenders. Are they running through them? No. Is that not a real point?
But explain to me then what this improvement is, because you lot said it, but you won't explain what the improvement is. Explain to us and in the chat, because the chat are asking what are the improvements.
Right. Oh wait, hold on. So you got 7 defenders, yeah? Does he want to play those 7 defenders, or would he like to play with more attacking players?
I don't know, because he hasn't shown me.
What players?
Come ask a question. Who's match fit?
What should he do? What should he do instead of 7 defenders?
Who's match fit for him to play? Who's match fit? That's been in this team now for a while, that can play in the attack.
Go on, go ahead.
Say that again.
Who's the attacking players we should play? Who's the attacking players we should play?
The ones that are obviously available.
Who?
Bro, that's not my problem, though, is it? He's the coach. I'm not the coach.
No, it's not your problem. Tell us who to play. Tell us the attacking players that we're not playing that should be playing right now.
Bro, there isn't that many options.
Oh,
there isn't many options. But why is that my problem?
Really?
Why is that my problem?
Now there's no options. What do you mean?
How is that my problem? There's not enough options.
No. Don't go
anywhere. Hold on. Before he come in, he would have known what his options are. He would have known he had majority of the no. Hold up.
Now, Pav, I want answers. I want names. Because man them are talking, saying he should do this, he's playing that, he's doing this. I said, well, who? Tell me the names of those players. We'll get you involved, but I think this is a good little moment right now. Pav, tell me the names of those attacking players that need to be playing right now. The floor's yours.
Hold up. So when he got here, yeah, he had Xerxes. Hold on. He had Xerxes. He had Hoyland. No, because this is important. He had Xerxes and Hoyland, right? Yeah. Most of us didn't rate them at the time either. He had Rashford. Hold on. He had Rashford. He had Anthony. He's had Garnacho, yeah? Now, let's just not count Bruno or Mount or anyone into that. We'll class them as midfielders, yeah? I don't know. I might have missed someone else in it. You wanted Rashford out. Cool. He's gone. Yeah? You wanted Anthony out. Cool. He's gone. No. Let me finish. That's 2 players gone, yeah? Then, no replacements, yeah? You wanted them gone. Cool. That's on you. You didn't want them here. Yeah? Then Ahmad got injured. Yeah? Now you're left with Hoyland, Garnacho, Xerxes, And that's it. And yeah, so you left with 4 people. That's on you. You had 6.
now,
You left
wait,
with 4. Now,
oh,
2 of them have got injured. Yeah, you left with 2. That's on you. That is on him. No. How's bro? That's on him. You got rid of two of the attackers, and you've got 2 injured. Now you left with 2.
Hey, Pav, this is waff. You're just
Not
waffling.
waffling because he got rid of 2 players. That's on him. You would have had more options. You got rid of 2 of them because you didn't want them.
Okay, so Pav, as the coach, yeah, as the coach. Wait, Pav, how did you feel about? Let me ask you, how do you feel about Rashford? You like him? Want him to still be here? Has there been many a show that you come on and say we need to get this scrub out of your club?
Yeah.
Don't care anymore. Rip up his contract.
I've said get rid of him.
So again, so the
The
manager
same with Anthony. I've said get rid of both, innit? If the manager's supposed to get rid of them, but if you got rid of them and no replacements, that's on you, bro.
It's my turn. Yeah. So you've looked at this team, yeah, and saw Rashford and said rip up his contract. I've seen many shows where you've done that. Yeah. The manager's come in and seen what you've seen. Said I can't have him in my team no more. I said, Rob Pav, you're talking about ripping up contracts, Mr. Pav. Yeah, cool. That guy. Now, another guy that we're talking about that we're now fighting and defending because we desperately need is another guy in the name of Anthony. I know how you feel about Anthony. Did you need Anthony? Would you like Anthony?
I said for time to get rid of that guy.
Okay, wicked. Cool. So he's made decisions that you agree with. and
then where's the decision to bring in a replacement then? You knew you left with 4 players, yeah, and any injury meant you left with 3. Then another injury, you left with 2.
Who's that on?
That's on the manager and the club. Ineos and the manager, of course.
And that's the manager.
You should have pushed for it. You should have pushed for it.
Wait, so how do you know that he didn't push for it? What sources are you telling us that he didn't push for it?
There isn't none.
Oh, so you just made it up?
No, he should have pushed for it. Why? All the interviews that he's done, why did he publicly come out and say that he wanted replacements? Why didn't he publicly come out? Because you're saying everything else. You're saying enough about Rashford at that time. Yeah, you said enough about Rashford, but why didn't he publicly come out and say that you wanted some signings?
But bro, you wanted signings. We're looking at all these, looking at Teldy. You heard them on Sky saying he wants a late loan, bro. So where is it coming from? Where are you getting your information from? So I'm saying he got rid of 2 players that you wanted him to get rid of. You talked about ripping up the contracts. Now they're gone. It's almost now you need to bring them back. But you haven't answered the question from 4 because you said he's playing 7 defensive players. And I said in the space of who? Who should he be playing? Oh, now I'm still waiting for names. No names have come yet, Pav. Talk to us.
But like I said, that ain't my issue, innit? If there ain't enough striking options, bro. It's on him, innit? You're the coach. You brought these coaches, coach your players. Yeah, you lot are saying there's improvements, but you said there's improvements. How can there be improvements if he hasn't got his players then?
You want him to play players that are not there.
Bro, that's not the point.
It is the point. You want him to
play the point.
Attacking players that are not there.
Bro, he had enough players at the time, yeah, before they were injured. You had Xerxes for time. You've had Ahmad, yeah. I can't remember when Ahmad got injured, but he played a fair few games.
He plays Xerxes. He plays Rasmus Højlund. Those are our 2 attackers at the club. And now Xerxes injured. Ahmad's gone. Who else should he play? The club is not built properly. The club is not
in the beginning. And that's the thing. Like you asking
that's
for
fine. It's only been, bro. The thing is, it's only been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks since Xerxes gone. But what was going on before that? Because the results were the same. The results were the same when he had all these players available.
Oh, my brother.
That's not the point.
We understand.
He's lost 2 more attackers. Yeah.
It's hot. Just calm. Tell us how you would like with the players that we have at the moment. How would you like the manager to improve this team?
The team's not going to improve now until the end of the season. Not in the league anyway.
What are you talking about, bro?
Not in the league anyway. It's so, like I said, there's going to be no. We've got 5 games left. What improvements am I going to see in 5 games?
But now, okay, so you want the manager to improve. Okay, let's take this to the past because everybody's the best hindsight managers out there, right? So what could the manager have done to make sure that this team improves in the league?
The results. The results make sure that you're improving, bro. Bro, the results were resulting when he come here in the first place.
I'm asking you, what could the manager have done?
Win. You win games and coach your players.
Okay.
What players? You've had enough time. 34 games this guy's had. And now you're saying that there's been improvements.
Nah. I just want to touch on what you said earlier about this. The manager didn't have a pre-season. All right. The manager came in with a different philosophy and a different style. That requires training. That requires a
Too funny.
pre-season.
Let's
Then
not
on
forget
top
you
of
never
that,
wanted the
we had
guy in the first place. You
underperforming
was
attackers.
cussing him before he even got here, bro.
Hold on.
This
Hold
is
on.
too funny,
On top
man.
of that, we had underperforming attackers and we had a whole underperforming team. All right. From what we were to what we are now is a improvement. KG saying minute. That's generous, brother. We have improved.
Is that
We're not
so? Is that
getting
what we're doing
run
on the
through like
fan
we
base? We're celebrating a minute bit of an improvement,
We're
yeah.
not celebrating it though, bro.
Celebrating
We're
it,
not
though. No
celebrating
one's
it. Like,
Because
celebrating
that's
that's
why
what
you're
it
getting it
sounds like
confused.
when you lot do it.
Oh,
No, but
that's
you asked us a question. You asked a question, and we answered it.
No,
it's
but is
not.
it good enough? The minute
No,
performances that we've seen
we're
here
not saying
improve.
it,
Is
bro. We're
it
not
good
even
enough?
saying it's good enough,
Hey,
bro.
no fan
This
has
is what
been
we're
jumping up
saying.
and down saying with the scarce waving
Yeah, like,
saying we've improved. We're the best side in a. No one said that.
no one
There's
said that,
no
bro.
one.
So let,
Fine,
so let me ask this, yeah.
in a
Go on.
madness.
If we don't
It's
win that
us.
Europa League, yeah. If we don't win that Europa League, yeah, because even some of the games we still got in the league, yeah, those 5 remaining games are tough, innit? Yeah, because that win percentage,
Yeah,
yeah, is going to go from 29 to probably like 24. Yeah,
yeah.
is it good enough for him to get to be here next year with a say with about a 24-25% win ratio? Yeah, no cups, out the Europa League. Is it good enough? Should this man be getting signings then in the
This is
summer?
exactly what you're
It's
saying.
not. It's not good. We're not even. It's not good enough.
I'm
Obviously,
just
it's not
asking
good
the
enough.
question because if it was any other manager, yeah, any other manager, yeah, that like if it wasn't a European manager, but I already know what was happening with this
Should
fan
we,
base,
should we sack him?
bro. With a 25% win ratio, yeah, of course, of
And
course.
then
And
you
this
want
is, bro. I do not hate Amorim, by the way.
hold
I
on, hold
do
on.
not have hatred for this guy like I had for Ten Hag.
Yeah.
It's just because it's because of the performances and the results, brother.
I hear
You're
you,
not
but
it,
one comes in with the same. Just imagine a new one comes in with these same players. What does he do?
bro. You coach.
Oh, will it get
You
back? Do you reckon?
coach. You
Would
have
it?
to get the bro. You have to get the bro. We can't be having results like this. Not with the
The
25%
thing is,
win ratio,
one
bro.
second, one
The new
second.
manager, this exact team, yeah, and say, go on.
But it won't be the exact team though.
Yeah.
It won't be the exact team
Who would it be?
because there'll be signings in the summer, innit? But the thing is, this is what we read, yeah, on the reports. Yeah, the club are gonna make signings for the club, not for a manager alone. Yeah, but now
I think
everyone's
they'll
saying
work.
that
I think they'll work
we
with the
should be bringing in
manager.
players to suit his style.
I think they'll work with the manager to
And
get
again,
signed.
this is the same question I say ask again. If we bring in players for his style and it doesn't work out, are you not happy that we've just thrown another season away and another potential 100 to 150 mil again?
No. Let me
Hey,
say
yo,
something,
Pat,
right?
let me say
I
something
know
real
I'm
quick.
just turned up here, but I think I can hear what Pav is trying to say. And I feel like everybody here is kind of on the same wavelength, but they're not understanding each other, yeah? Look, the thing is, Amrim's system has made improvements within his system, but his whole team has not improved. Do you understand what I mean? The whole team has not made improvements. We are not any better off for having Amorim, but Amorim has made improvements within the system. And that's what the likes of John Morgan is seeing. That's what the likes of KG is seeing, the improvements within his system. But as a team, no, we're not better off overall for having him here. But I think people have the belief that once his system has been, let's say, perfected, or at least get more tools to suit the system, he will be better off for it. But Pav don't want to hear that.
Just to interject on that as well, yeah, is when you look at some of the goals that we concede, can you honestly say that it's a system problem, or can you say it's basic, simple players' mistakes?
Me?
But a lot of the goals we conceded were from corners and crosses, bro. Even the games against Newcastle. Look at the state of some of them goals when Bayern there was
Obviously, a
in
lot of
goal.
mistakes,
You're
bro.
talking
That's
to your
it.
neck.
Crosses and corners.
Was a
Huh?
mistake. The 3 goals we considered was a mistake. One was
But
playing
they're
out from the
mistakes,
back.
bro.
Bro,
The other one was
a goal conceded is still conceded, bro. Who cares if it's a mistake? Yeah, because if the mistakes happen, it's obviously come
Nah,
from
Pav, you
coaching.
can't
Yo,
say
yo,
that.
Yeah.
But
Pat,
then
let me
You
say
can't
something
say
real
that,
quick.
Pav.
Let me say something real quick.
I think we're failing to what we're failing to understand. It was like Joe said, we're almost saying the same thing. But Pav is asking an important question that we're really like dancing around. Let's look at the number of games this coach has played. Hasn't he had enough games for us to start questioning like where we headed? Even though you
Someone's got the
have
TV on
players
in the
that
Yeah,
background, by
someone
the way.
turn your TV
Someone's
down.
moving mad. Someone's moving mad.
I think it was
let me
Canny.
turn it off. My kid is let me turn it off. Hang on.
Oh, that kid's about to.
Yo,
Kids
KG, you be coming for me. It ain't me, guys.
always sorry, AJ, bro. I'm moving mad, fam. Canny's
It
about to.
wasn't me.
No, but
I
That
think
candy got to ruin that kid's bank holiday, fam.
Go to your room.
Kenny said that we're saying the same thing. I think we're not saying the same thing, Kenny. Just a quick one. I don't think we're saying the same thing.
Nah,
Pav is
I'm not
saying
gonna do
that the
that.
manager's
I'm
not
not
good
gonna.
enough.
No.
We're
John
saying
Morgan, relax. You don't know what I'm about to say. Don't play
Yeah, let
Jesus
Kenny
Christ.
finish.
Don't play Jesus Christ. I know
Kenny.
he's
Sorry for
reason, but
speaking,
come
Kenny.
on.
Sorry for speaking,
Don't
guys.
allow Ether,
Sorry for
bro.
speaking.
Don't
No,
be
I
taking
know.
that.
Don't worry, John Morgan. It's okay. Just don't play Jesus Christ. I know his reason, but I know. Let me tell you what I want to say. Pav is saying this. You guys are saying there's improvement in this squad or this team, but Pav is questioning the fact that what improvements are we talking about? Out of 35, some of you are saying he hasn't had enough games because, or he hasn't had a full season because he took over so-called halfway through the season. But Pav is questioning, halfway through the season, this man has had 30 plus games. That's a lot of games for you to implement something that's visible for us to say, oh, we are headed this, oh, this part of this game has improved. This part of this player has improved. But none of you can confidently point at where we've improved or who has
I can
improved in
point. I
this
can
squad.
point out where we've
You know
improved.
what I mean? So that's what Pav was asking. Like, can you, especially you, John Morgan, and you, KG earlier on, like, tell me something that you positively can point at and say that this has been an improvement? You said no. Even when Joe Blackman came in, he's talking about.
Listen, I'll just
Sorry.
ask. I ask the questions that some people are scared to ask because half these people are just sheep in it. So I'll take the flack happily. I don't care in it. I'm a grown man. I'll happily take any flack in it. So that's my point. Like I'm just saying in it. Yeah, 34 games played. Yeah, 22 in the Premier League, 6-1 with a 29% win ratio. But is that good enough?
Let me read this. Let me read the super and I'll come back to you. Did you see Mainu's Insta post of him in a Spurs shirt? Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, is that real? I thought that might have been a lie.
Hopefully this doesn't end like Eric Ten Hag, but KG and certain people have started to do the same thing they did with him. Blind, dishonest backing.
I don't think it's about backing in it. Everyone has the right to back a manager in it, but it's just like some people blindly back it, yeah, without actually looking at all the facts.
I'm going to give every Man United manager a chance and time. That's it. That's my job as that's all my job.
Is that recently you're doing it, or did you start from the Moyes days?
Well, I didn't do it with Moyes. I was
exactly. There you go.
Exactly. Come on.
I've learned post
We'll make
Moyes.
mistakes, man.
I've learned post Moyes. I'm just gonna give the guy time. So right now,
did you give Mourinho time? And
play FC. I was mad at him for what he did to Pogba.
All right, so you didn't start far after Moyes, then, did you?
I started. Listen, regardless, I started giving man.
You do with LVP.
You started off the social, probably.
I ain't gonna lie. I started with.
No, he did. Even with Solskjaer, I remember with Solskjaer, it was quite late.
With Solskjaer,
Hey guys, come on. Hey guys, come on. Don't let us act like experience isn't the best teacher, bro.
There you
like,
go.
No,
you
do you know
what
what
I'm
it is?
saying?
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, everyone doing this thing now. Yeah, giving the manager time. It's a recent thing, isn't it? It's a recent thing because everyone said, "Well, what's your plan? Who's the next manager?" Bro, it's a recent thing that everyone started doing because you're all sheep. You all act like sheep. That's the problem.
Come on, stop doing this. You always like sheep thing. Come on, you are also part of us when you see these players act a fool. Come on, man.
But bro, the only difference between me and the most of you lot, yeah, I call out anyone. I don't care if it's the player, the manager. Everyone gets the flat. I've always been like that.
We can't just crash out on everything. If you crash out on everything, then there's nothing else.
Let me read the supers. You lot are not going to let me get through this. 1 second.
Yeah, I didn't say a word.
Oh, bro, just trying to get through the supers, bro.
Yeah, just read the supers, bro. I'll be chilling. Just chat.
There you go.
Do you think?
Key. Now Ineos want Ruben to play with his style of football and stick with it. Employing him mid-season and not backing him is criminal, and that's important. Pav, don't stress. KG and Don did saying with Eric Ten Hag. I'll back Amorim next season to credit Europe wins to him and blame Premier League form on players is disingenuous. No, the players turn up in thingy. Oh, anyway, get there. Rush. Pav, you're kind of sounding like a Karen right now. Don't want this cycle again. You have started Eric Ten Hag nonsense. John Morgan and KG at it with their blind bias. We've been here before. KG, you're signing with the same people you had the previous Rico charge and blindly supporting Eric Ten Hag. Here we go again. There you go. Amrin needs better backroom coaches. Oh, now the coaching shit. I'll wait till next season. It's just based on hope because I'm tired. I've seen enough to be scared this might not work. I'm worried that it might not work. Absolutely. Can we explain the improvements of David Moyes, Everton, improvements of Ruben at Man United? Again, two different clubs. He's gone back home. They play a certain system, they play a certain style. It's not like the issue is, we're trying to compare. Let me bring because Kenny was going to say something. Let me bring back in Pav.
I wanted to say something to you as well, though, before everybody starts chatting. Yeah,
Go ahead.
let me just say one thing. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because I only really started this back in the manager thing because when Pav asked that question, it did open my eyes to let me really think about when I really started backing managers now. Yeah, because I was player FC for a while. Let me just be honest. We've all grown and learned over these last how many years? 13, 15 years. Yeah, of absolute shambles. Yeah. Now look, I backed the players because I felt that David Moyes done the wrong thing by getting rid of all the backroom staff. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't do that in transition. I felt that was a wrong thing to do. So I backed the players because I felt they knew more about the winning mentality of Manchester United than he did. Because he ain't Manchester United. They were. Do you understand me? So the players got backed. But the longer it's gone on, these players ain't Manchester United, fam. These are little pitneys that are just spoiled kids who got brought into Manchester United at the wrong time and they don't know how the winning mentality actually stays. Yeah. So over time, we've all learned, yeah, that if we don't implement the manager's decisions, yeah, we're going to always face this cycle of players coming in and out and managers coming in and out where we're just doing the same thing over and over again. These players can't be in charge. Whatever manager's in charge, yeah, they need complete backing, yeah, and that's what I learned last season. And I might have got chewed out for it. I might have got cussed out for it. Everybody might have said whatever. Joe TSDO is dead. You're an idiot. Whatever. But guess what? Back the manager for now, yeah. Call him out on questions because you know what I've learned from last season as well. You can't just back the manager blindly. There is things you do have to argue.
Joe, the only time, yeah.
I ain't said nothing for a long time. You be quiet, Pam. You've been chatting for way long, fam. Yeah. I've been saying, let me say this, yeah. I'm gonna say this, fam. You can't back the manager completely blindly. THDL was a mistake, yeah. There are things, that's why I said move was the one. I have not backed it as much this season, but you know what? Everybody can see, fam. It should be Manchester United over everything. It doesn't matter if it's Amorim. It doesn't matter if it's Rashford. It doesn't matter if it's Casemiro. It doesn't even matter, guess what? If it's Kobe. If there is a decision that needs to be made to improve Manchester United, that's what we need to back. And questions need to be asked of the manager as well during this time, people. Ask the questions, yes, but don't ridicule because he's had a bad hand handed to him as well. Yeah, stupid hand, no backing, all his attacking options gone mostly. Yeah, and then no backing. Anyway, I'm tired of talking. If you man can't see what I'm saying, then you're dumb, and I don't care. But I'm not calling you dumb. But if you can't see, you're dumb. Anyway,
I agree with some of what you're saying. Joe, I agree with some of what you're saying, but not everything. Nice rallying call and that, but I do some of what you're saying, but not everything.
I have to stop talking because it felt like I ran.
You know what? Yeah, do you know what's crazy? Yeah. Actually, wait. We need Pav. Pav needs to respond, and then Wrap Up needs to jump in. Pav, respond.
No, I agree with what Joe says, isn't it? But like, I've been saying this all the time. Like, I don't blindly back anyone, the players or the manager. The only time I've actually cussed this manager this season is when he played Dogu at right wing back when we brought him in as a left back. I think it was, and that's the only time I've actually really said it. Anything other than that was basically like the team hasn't improved and the results ain't there. Like you can't be sitting there with a 29% ratio, bro.
Can I say something real quick?
So this guy never had a. This guy was killing it before he got here. Like he was doing so well.
So was Ten Hag. So was Ten Hag.
Do you think the days of having a long-term manager are gone?
His team was beating the likes of the Man Cities in Champions League, like easy qualifying in Champions League with that squad is crazy.
But can I ask you a question, KG? You know the players that he's inherited, yeah? Sorry. Let me ask this quick question. See these players that Amorim's inherited, right? Are they better than the players that Ollie inherited when he come halfway through?
Yeah. No, they're not. They're not.
No, Pav.
Hell no.
Pogba, all them are much levels than these players we got now. Sorry.
No, that's a bad question. Still, I can't lie.
No, I was just wondering, innit? Because I feel like It's kind of similar.
Yo, KG, have you,
Quality similar.
real quick,
Joe, hold
guys.
on, Joe.
KG,
No, hold on. Joe had
Yeah,
something to say.
He's talking. He's
Joe.
saying real quick.
let me say something real quick. Yo, KG, have you ever schooled in Nigeria?
No.
Okay, so there's this thing they do, right? If a kid is smart in the school, that means he's got it because the curriculum is tough in general.
Yes.
Now, if you move that kid to another school and his character or education wise drops, they know it's the school system that's not good, right?
Okay.
Now, if the kids in that school that he went to are doing good under that teacher, and he's not doing good, they understand that it's that system that's not good for that kid. So they end up putting that kid back in the system that benefits that kid. Do you get what I'm saying?
Not really, but tell us what's
Okay,
going on.
so what I'm trying to say is we could have good players that are not good in the system. But we can also have coaches that can't coach any other system.
I got rid of him.
What basically what
Liverpool.
what I was just trying to ask,
Nah, Liverpool.
Bro, he was wait.
He was burning the food, man. He was burning the food, man. He wasn't cooking.
Full on riddle, bro. Someone said speaking in Morse code, bro.
Kind of roundabout, brother.
Bro, you start with riddle me this, bro.
Oh shit.
No, because I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Was you lot struggling? Because I was struggling with that one.
Kind of roundabout.
Go on, wait. So
No, I was just basically I was just trying to say.
Go on, give me the clean version of that. Like what he
So
was
you
saying.
were saying that because of Amorim coming from a good system, having players that can fit into that system, and him coming into this club, the players don't fit him, the system also don't fit him. So that's the reason why he's struggling. I think that is what he was trying to say.
But then the other school, when the kid goes to the school and the kids does better, but the school's not doing good, but the teachers are better.
That was too much, bro. That's too much.
Doing
too much, bro. Doing too much.
Math ain't mathing.
To be honest,
He needs coaching himself. He needs coaching himself.
To follow your analogy,
My
too
take.
much.
Do you know what I hate about us, though? Do you know what I hate about us? We're all pricks, man. Because we are pricks. Because the context, yeah, we don't give a shit about context. With Man United, we don't give a shit.
No. I've been consistent.
We
Sorry.
don't need context, bro. But
I've been consistent.
my brother Pav came in here today and said he's playing 7 defenders, yeah, as a cuss.
He's though.
Okay, who should he play?
Who should he
And I
play?
asked that question. Who's the attacking players that
The reality is this: he got rid of the options. You know what it is. I'm not going to run around. I'm not going to dance around it. He got rid of Anthony. He got rid of Rashford. So the options weren't there because they weren't replaced. I hear that. But
It seems like you're fighting for them, bro. It seems like you're fighting for them to be at this club. I'd rather be without them than with them. That's
no,
how
I'm sorry.
But shouldn't a coach have more than one? Shouldn't the coach have more than one plan? The coach should have more than one plan, bro.
Hold on,
No, I don't like
Pav.
Luke Shaw. I don't
No,
like Luke Shaw.
Joe.
Like,
Nah, Joe. Because you know what? I don't like Luke Shaw, but while he's at the club, play him. Play him. What do you mean?
Hey, shut up, John. Shut up, Joe. I'm losing my mind, bro.
Joe, that's a simple offense.
Nah, but
That's a simple offense.
No, listen, because I'm mad. Listen, this Joe Blackman, yeah, that said rip up contracts, yeah, and now he's saying play them.
If they're here, why are you not using them? Are you dumb?
You don't want to
What
play
do you mean?
them. You don't want to see. You said I don't want to see Luke Shaw ever again, bro.
Don't. If he's here, use him, dickhead. What do you mean?
Now pick him. Shut up, Joe. Which one is it, bro?
You're dumb. You know what? Yeah, if it's an option,
Hey,
use
Joe,
them.
you know
Yeah,
Luke
use
Shaw
them.
come on, yeah, had a cameo, gave away a penalty, and then he wasn't even available for this game.
Bro, I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying use them till they're broken. If we have no other option, they're the last option. I'm not saying I like Luke Shaw. Are you dumb? Please don't get me mad. Yeah.
Repeat that. Pav, repeat that. Say that again for the
Man
people.
turned up after nearly 300 days, yeah, for a cameo, gave away a pen that wasn't even available for the next game.
Even back to TikTok, bro.
What a
He's a
waste man.
TikTok
Yeah,
headquarters.
yeah, he's a waste man, and I agree. He's a waste man. He's a useless
Yeah,
waste
bro.
man. Fam.
Let's let him
Yeah,
go, man.
Bro, do you know what's mad? Yeah, us lot of I can't believe, and I'm me. I love.
why are we fighting?
I've
Yeah,
loved
why are we
Rashford.
fighting
Yeah,
that?
no, let's get it right. I've loved Rashford. Yeah, Rashford said, "Fuck the club." You guys, he did. Rashford said, "Fuck the club." I'm not. He went to do a full interview, bro, and he said, "Yo, I need to dip." Yeah, and he didn't train
That's
hard.
why I had to go.
The manager was waiting for Rashford to just turn up like Garnacho is. He chose not to, guys, and now we're fighting for him. And he didn't give a shit before.
I'm not fighting for him. I'm not fighting for him.
Rashford.
Nobody's
I
fighting
said
for him.
Rashford long time ago.
We're just saying
How
that
did
the squad
Rashford
is
get into
lethal.
the
That's what we're
conversation,
on.
fam?
If you man are saying he's getting rid of his attacking options, that's Rashford. You're fighting for him.
Nah, fuck off
Well,
then. Nah,
the
then I
thing-
take
the
everything
thing
I said
about
back
it
then.
is,
Fuck off.
can be true.
Nah, bro. Nah,
Things can be
bro. That's not
You
what
know
I'm
what?
saying to you, yeah?
You know what you guys
Because
do?
I don't even see Rashford. Rashford is a useless person, bro. Yeah? I have been saying this for a long time, for the last 3 seasons, yeah? Or 2 seasons, I should say, yeah? Rashford has been useless to us.
So let him go.
Should we fight? Are we fighting for
Look,
Anthony?
I'll tell
Let him
you this
go.
right now.
Yeah,
No. I think you've
not
got this twisted.
replacing
No,
them.
because
That's
you know
all.
what?
That's all.
KG's got
You man are freedom fighters,
Don't
bro.
let
What's going on
KG
here?
do this, yeah?
Come
No,
on,
stop it. No. Let's get back in the room, yeah? Because KG loves to do this madness thing.
No
And he wants to start,
deflections, bro.
yeah? Nah, fuck you, KG. No, fuck this. I'm not doing this, yeah? I'm trying to tell you right now, yeah? I'm telling you, the manager is got limited options, yeah? Without the options that he has been forced to use certain players. And because he only has a limited amount of players to use, he has to use people like Luke Shaw. Yeah, that's why the name came up. Yeah, it wasn't because I was defending people that have gone like Rashford. Yeah, I know he's got a limited option, but
So
bro,
this is the problem that we have, Joe. This is the problem. So we're saying, okay, I understand what you guys are saying. You guys bring a problem. So now we say, okay, now give us a solution to the problem that you're bringing. You guys are mentioning, or not you guys, but there's Pav and there's Wrap Up and there's other people. You guys are mentioning Rashford and you're mentioning Anthony for the attacking positions. Now that got us confused because we're asking you for a solution, but you're mentioning Rashford and Anthony, but you're saying that's not the solution. So what is the
I didn't come
solution
in here
here?
to answer a solution, bro. I never came in here to
Nobody's
answer a
saying
solution. I
that.
came in here and I told you about what was
What's the
about what you
solution?
guys
No,
were
wait.
arguing about was dumb.
Just
Yeah,
imagine this. Just imagine Anthony
What's the
and Rashford are there,
solution?
yeah. And Ineos say, "No, we're not going to get you any attacking options because you've got attacking options there already."
You lot-
Sometimes you need
you
to
lot-
force the hand, bro.
Hold on. So I'm gonna bring you lot back in. I need to bring
Yeah.
in the ops, bro. I'm gonna bring you lot back in. The ops need
All
a
right,
chance, bro, because the ops are here, fam. Let's hear from the ops side of things. All right, cool. Here we go. Yo. I wasn't gonna leave you guys out. We're in here fighting for our lives right now, fighting for ticks and stuff.
Are you fighting for your life? What you say?
Eighth place would hit different right now, wouldn't it?
Talk to us.
Eighth place.
You man are
finishes.
embarrassing.
A pathetic club, man.
Pathetic. 6 wins under Ruben Amorim. Yeah. And Wolves are on the same points as you, where 4 months ago, where they were in the relegation zone. My God, you man are absolutely embarrassing. And you know what?
Ruud van Nistelrooy did more for your club in
deserve
that
this.
interim stance than this guy
Exactly.
has. This is
Ruud
actually
van- if-
pathetic. You lot
I
are pathetic,
can't.
man.
You should have at least stick to Ruud van Nistelrooy because he would do a much better job than Eric Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim combined. Yeah, that's what you
Just
should
call
have
him
done.
Aaron, bro.
But
Just
instead,
call him Aaron.
you got rid of him, and you
Don't
brought
tell him
in
what to
a
call him, yeah,
manager
because
that
he's gonna be
can't
out the door
get
next
back
season.
to
Yeah,
back
he's gonna be
wins.
out the
Yeah,
door next season.
Hey, we should have kept Rude. Rude's
Yeah, he
getting
should have.
relegated.
yeah, you should have
He has
because you man
Leicester.
were unbeaten. You know.
But then he's getting relegated.
With Leicester.
Yeah,
Difference.
yeah, I know, but Leicester, I know that, but that's just Leicester for you. But you man are supposed to be a big club, but you're not anymore. And like I said to you, KG, listen, congratulations,
Elijah,
you're still in the
where are
Europa League.
Elijah, where are they now?
I think they're in 15th.
15th. Bro, how many more games is there this season?
14th. Like, what's going
Wait,
on?
Actually,
you're
no,
fighting for
what
15th.
position did
Are you fighting for
Amorim
one
take
position?
over?
13th. They were in. I mean, sorry, 12th. They were in 12th when Ruben Amorim took
So he's
over.
only with
Now,
points.
That is. Listen, David
Oh, that
Moyes
is
has a
pathetic.
better manager bounce than Man United because they're
Does,
above
does
them
anyone
now.
remember what they were saying when Ruben was coming? When Ruben was coming, sorry. 4 points off top 4. 4 points off top 4. What was it?
Yeah, we should be scared.
What was it? 4
Did you
points off
see
top
what he
4?
did to Pep? Did you see what he did to
Pathetic leaks,
City?
man. Allow it, man.
Ball.
And you know the
Losing.
crazy thing is, guys, half
Drip.
of those
Mr.
wins
Drip.
were against relegated teams.
One
Ipswich,
pair.
KG's not listening. I don't
Southampton,
think KG's
and Leicester
listening.
City. That's the all. Those half of them are
Wait,
relegated teams
let's
out
not
of the
forget
6
they
that
went
you've
life
won.
and death with
Oh
Southampton.
boy.
They went life and death with Southampton. Let me a Euro got battered up that game, you know. And now they're trying to gas them up.
Bro.
Cheeto come on. Wait. Cheeto come on. I didn't forgot that you came on. Cheeto came on. What do you do? Cheeto, I'll be thinking. 007.
KG. You okay? You look stressed, bro.
Yeah, man, you deserve this because that was me last season. Now it's KG's turn to feel the pain that I've been through last season.
What happens if we win the Europa? Do you what?
Shut
what
up, man. Shut up.
play?
You ain't winning that. Yeah,
You ain't winning nothing, man.
You ain't winning that.
You
What
ain't winning
competition
nothing.
play if we win
Big
Europa?
man, you're not winning nothing. You're not winning nothing, big man.
Hey,
Stop the
what
talking.
competition do you lot play if we win the if we do it? Just want to ask.
Huh?
Say that again.
If we win the Europa,
Spin the wheel for the lot. Spin the wheel of all the ops. If you
Let
win
me
the
ask the
Europa,
yeah.
spin the wheel for the ops.
Now listen, KG.
No, but then no one's answering the question.
KG.
You're not winning yet,
cannot-
so
Wait,
Listen
listen to me.
Wait, guys,
Can I
guys,
ask,
guys,
can I ask
guys,
Elijah and
guys,
end the
I have a
question,
better
please?
question.
Yeah, go
I have a
on.
better
Can I ask
question.
Elijah
I have a better
wait,
question.
Elijah, what? Because NN doesn't want to answer. What happens if we win the Europa League and end up in the Champions League? What competition are you not playing?
Well, listen.
No, that's not what. Listen, what
We're playing Champions League.
Answer the question.
Today we're playing Champions League.
Despite Chelsea being this bad, the top 5 race is still on because teams around us are inconsistent as well. So,
you're gonna, so if we win, so you lot will be playing Europa, right?
yeah,
No, we'll
of
be
course.
playing
If we
champs.
do, well, that depends.
No.
If we do win the Conference League, then yes, we'll be in the Europa League next season. But I'm just hoping that is not the case.
Okay. And how did you end up in the Conference League this time?
Yeah, you man won
KG,
the FA Cup.
Quick question.
So,
Quick question.
but that was under
I got a
10
quick
hard,
question.
No,
which
no,
you
no. Listen,
sacked.
I don't
So,
like where you're going
so
with
yeah,
this.
man, you man,
Because you're not winning
Elijah,
anything, KG.
you're not winning
I
anything
don't
this
like
season.
Wait.
Stop
Dude,
interfering
this
with
is
loser, man.
this is wrong. No.
Conference,
Listen,
bro. Shut
do
up
you
and
have confidence?
be quiet, bro.
Do you have confidence in this team?
Hold
Do you
on.
have confidence in this team?
Wait, I'm arguing right now. We put you there. You guys shut up and be quiet, yeah? Because we put you in. That's
Wow.
what we
Dictatorship.
Okay.
Dictatorship. True Nigerian.
bro.
True
That's right.
Nigerian.
Know that right now, yeah?
No democracy, you pussy. You absolute pussy.
But that
No
was under
democracy.
10 Hag. He is not there anymore. He is 10 Hag is not at your club anymore, and you sacked him this season. Yeah, so you man hold that.
If we do it again, you guys are robbed. You guys are like our side thing. That's what we're gonna look
Spurs win? What happens if
We
you let
do
Spurs
that.
win?
Well, guess
Hey,
what?
what
Spurs
happens
win
if
the
the
competition
X
as
wins
well.
first
So if
trophy?
they win, what happens to you,
What
man?
We don't know
happens if
yet.
you let X
Do we
win
know
his
yet?
first trophy?
Do we know yet? Do we know
What happens if you let X win his first trophy? What's gonna happen
Exactly.
to you? What's gonna happen to you?
Don't forget,
Bro.
Tottenham beat you this twice
Easy.
this season, so
No,
you man
three
should be scared
times.
of
Cannot let
Tottenham.
Abby
You
and
man
them
should be
man
one
win a
with that
trophy,
team.
bro.
Hey,
Because
listen.
they
Don't
beat you
let Abby and
twice.
the man win a trophy. Don't even come back to it.
Don't
Forget about the
let
trophy.
Don't
Abby
even
win a
let
Go
trophy.
Tottenham
back
do
to
that.
doing
Because,
them jokes on stage.
Yeah, listen,
You
we'll
got
deal
new
with them.
material.
Hey, guys, we'll deal with them. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that situation.
KG.
Because, hey, listen,
But if it's
This
Can't even deal
United,
with
is
Wolves.
important.
hold on, Arsenal, they're not, yeah. You guys get knocked out this European trophy.
Listen to what I'm telling you, KG.
There you go.
You cannot let Abby win a trophy because I know you. The misogynist thing will go up.
and best of enemies, I'm looking forward to that. Hex,
Don't let
man.
Abby, bro.
Expressions.
Wait. Are you
will
not
be
telling me
coming for you.
Spurs win a European trophy? Obviously, Cup Winners' Cup and
No.
that.
Play the violin music for a second. Play the
If
violin.
Spurs win a European trophy before Arsenal, what should we do with that club?
Play the violin, KG.
Well,
wait, no, that's a good question. I'm answering the
Oh wait,
questions.
if you're the reason that
I need
Spurs
the
win their
violin.
first European trophy, what's gonna do with you?
Win a trophy. Let's say you guys
I'll
get
answer it with the violin.
If Spurs beat you in the finals, what are you gonna do with yourself?
Bro, I'm not. Yeah, that's a big question, bro. I'll be.
It's a big question. Answer it, mate. Answer it.
Are you gonna
answer it?
Are you gonna give the challenge to your wife?
Go on, answer it. Go on, answer the question. Who said wants violence? Mo, play it.
What's the question?
Mo, you're just a disgrace. You asked for the violence and you didn't do nothing, bro.
KG, if Spurs beat you in the final, are you gonna give the channel to the missus?
What's she gonna talk about?
I bet you'll be on holiday if Spurs beat you.
If Spurs beat us in the final, I'm dipping. I
knew it.
Bro,
Yes, I knew it. I knew you
will
on holiday.
Hey, the Usher rebrand, you will see a rebrand of you've never seen before. Bro, I'm either going to be on the mental health wave. I'm going to decide my mental health wave. It'll be mental health.
Mental health. You
and
do animating, innit?
With everything that's happened on the channel.
Oh my God! Reckless anime, bro. And that's what we're talking about, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I'll be joining you, innit?
Bro,
man.
I'll find you.
Obviously, the other YouTubers, they just go right wing in it. I can't really go right wing. I just don't see that.
Can we talk about your attacking options? Can we talk about your attacking
There's
options?
nothing to talk about. They're all rubbish.
Xerxes.
Rubbish.
Cheetah Obi Stinking. The prodigal son. What's he coming on?
Why calling Cheetah Obi?
Cheetah Obi Stinking. Cheetah Obi Stinker, man. That guy is useless. 20 minutes. What do you come and do? What do you come and show you?
No, because we you lot, I'm tired, innit? Have you any more?
Has Cheetah scored for Man United so far? Answer that question.
Who scored?
Did Cheetah score for Man United this season? Answer that question.
You're not really talking about Cheetah.
Has he scored?
Has he scored? Because my man Tarek George scored yesterday, 19 years old.
Even Saka came and scored.
Exactly.
Off the bench.
Bro,
so how many goals has Cheetah scored? Tell me. Answer that question.
KG.
The striker from Hayland.
Why?
Apparently. How many goals?
Why, KG? Why have Garnacho and Hoyland declined on the Emirates?
We will be there.
Why?
We will be there.
You are shameless, you know.
Why, KG?
Answer that question.
Why have Hoyland and Garnacho declined on the Emirates?
These are
talking about
hard-hitting questions, you know. Talk.
Why is the attack not attacking? Why do you have 7 defensive players and still conceding goals and losing games? What's the purpose? That's like having a broken condom.
Wow. You thought
yeah, you like go fuck off.
Why are you leaking?
Yo. Look what I'm dealing with on the mains, bro. Man,
they still leaving.
Hold on. Look, I guess he's pulled up. I might as well continue it. Yo. Well gone, Turkish. Long time no speak.
You ain't called me in a while.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, indeed.
Nasty work. This is nasty work, bro. Turkish, where have you been? Where was you when we needed Kofi Annan, bro? Where was you when me and Said were? Where was you when me and Said were getting banned for ban, fam? What? Now you're calling. Oh what? God. No, Turkish. Now. Oh nah.
I'm just checking in, brother. I'm just checking in.
Bro, this is a mad check-in, bro. Your guys, bro. Your 2 guys are getting banned for ban, bro. I didn't see a single Turkish, bro. I didn't see him, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't see no love for the love, bro.
When men have a situation to sort out, I let men sort the situation out, bro. That's how it goes, bro.
I hate this, bro. Hey, do you know we got one bet that's going as well?
We do.
It might be void. We got one bet that's going. It could be void, bro. If you not win the Champions League, I promise you, you won't see me, bro. You won't, bro. I swear to you, I've got your account number already. That's the last you'll speak to me until next season. And I don't even know, bro. You're not gonna. I promise you, if Arsenal win this thing, I'm finished. I'm done. The only thing that I've been able to say with you lot is you ain't got a Champions League. This has been a very beautiful thing I've been saying for years.
Yep.
You can't win this.
Yep.
and I watched Barcelona. Do you know how mad it is? I hate you, man, so much. I watched Barcelona on the weekend, and I said, you man can beat them.
Hey, don't let it happen, you know. Do not let it happen. Do not let us win the Champions.
You lot can beat Barcelona. That's the most stressful thing. They came back. They were losing, and they came back. And I said, but you lot can beat them. You lot. I don't believe in the defense, bro. I'm scared. Wait, hold on. PSG. It's PSG or bust. You lot could really beat Barcelona, you know. Where's the Champions League final?
Munich. Where was my first interview on AFTV? Munich. Full circle. It's fate. I know you're a religious man. I know you believe in these things.
God!
I know you believe in these things. What passage are you going to bring out? Tell me what passage this relates to, bro. Full circle, bro. And it's Easter. And it's Easter. Oh, my God.
Nah. You know what? Nah. See, I hate these fucking pricks, bro. And I'm just gonna, you lot saw he's driving, so I'm gonna be the good guy and not lie. He's driving, innit? I held you to them standards. I gotta hold you. And I'm kind of happy he's driving because I do want to talk to him, let's be honest. I fucking hate them. I hate them so much, bro. You lot understand, yeah? You see Arsenal fans, yeah? They're like no fan in this world, bro. All of them are pricks. They're all pricks, bro. Like, and they're my friends. That's the problem. Like, I've got my friendship circle, 70 to 80% Arsenal. I've got to be real with you. Couple Chelsea ones now and there, but they're just pricks, bro. And they know where to find me, bro. Easy, my brother supports. He's a prick. My mom was an Arsenal fan. I can't see him. My mom knows. I can't say it because she's not here anymore. But my mom was moving mad. Oh, my mom was moving mad. I can't stand them. I'm just even imagining what my mum would have been on this season. You lot, I wish you look at this. My mum is Guna. My mum would have been moving mad. My mum would have been moving. She'd call in. You lot don't understand. She'd call in. She'd be on the show. I'm coming to the show. No, don't worry. I'm coming. And she said, do you think it's right that you had 14s right now? Do you think it's right? Oh, yeah, let's talk. Is he right? You know when they ask them the questions? So do you think it's right that cut my mum Arsenal? My little brother, and I didn't work hard enough for my little brother, man. I went uni, my little brother, my mum just ruined him, bro. Anyway. Finished. Even my little sister's moving mad telling me that she thinks she supports Arsenal. Fuck off.
Hey, listen, anyway, I've been through them tribulations. Let's not even talk about that. Let's get back to the subject. Hey, bro, listen, anyway, we all got friends that are Arsenal fans, innit? We all got friends that are Arsenal fans and family members. Yeah.
I hate them because they're so annoying and they're just there in your life, bro.
You can't hate them. Look at you. You're talking about your mum. You don't hate them. You love them. And
that's why it's even more troubling, bro. Because they're in my life, bro.
They're that itch you can't scratch.
Bro.
Problem is that they're always talking.
She's telling me she likes Anelka and stuff. I said, nah, that's not gonna work.
Bro, you see, I don't even feel like it's as bad as Arsenal ain't as bad, innit? Yeah, like I'm Jamaican, bro. You know how much Liverpool fans we have?
But we don't. Yeah, I know the Liverpool thing in Jamaica.
Liverpool.
All right.
Sure.
Let
Go
me
on,
read
read
these
super
stats, man, and then we'll get back to this war that we're having. KG, have you said thank you to Arsenal, to your Arsenal friends? Because last night Arsenal helped your team as first day in the Premier League. Fucking hell. Joe Blackman, clapping emoji. We have said we don't care what players did in other clubs. Then why do we do it here? Why do you care what managers have done at other clubs? All right, I know we joke with him, but someone with speech impediments to big up Elijah for his courage speaking on his channel here. Inspirational. Yeah, hey Elijah, big up, man.
No, big up.
Big up, Elijah. We're just pricks there as well. That's the only problem, man. So let's compare the players of ever. All right, cool. So
You
let's
guys are pricks. Y'all can't even take a decent analogy long enough. Y'all take people out the room.
Wait. AJ, you're back. Get out.
Hey, if there's anyone new to this channel, yeah, you just have to understand. We're all mates here, but we do this to each other, innit? We're all friends here, but it's just how the channel is, innit?
I swear, Agent did not know who he was talking to. Just walks right into that one.
Oh shit, Charles is here. Oh, I know there's gonna be another war. Wait, let me just roll my sleeves up because there's just gonna be we're gonna be warring to the end of the fucking season. And if we lose, I feel like you lot are shooting for me first, bro. I'm this the manager. Oh, here we go. Let's compare, bro. Let's compare the players Everton to the players of Man United. So you're saying their players are better. How have they improved and Man United haven't?
I think some people, right? They just talk without thinking. They really do talk without thinking. What's the difference between David Moyes and the guy beforehand? Brexit man.
Let's not do this. Let's not do
No, but
this.
what's the difference in their style of play? What's the difference?
Wait, brother. See, you can't defend this manager, bro.
I'm asking you a question, Charles. What's the difference in their style of play?
Can't do it.
What is the difference? I know you're avoiding the question because you don't want to answer it. What is the difference in their style of play?
Anything, bro. It doesn't mean nothing.
Charles,
We
I'm
have
going to ask
seen
you
it
for the
season and
sixth
season
time since you
again.
keep avoiding the answer.
It's not me
What
that you
is
were
their
asking
difference
the
in their style
question,
of
bro.
play?
I just jumped in. You're just here chatting with your unnecessary
I haven't even
questions,
chatted yet,
bro.
you fucking
This
idiot, bro.
manager
This is
is
my first
dead.
time talking.
This
So I'm going to ask you
manager's
again,
record
you
is
fucking
dead.
retard.
There
What
is
is the
nothing that we're
difference
seeing that
in their
makes
style
any
of
damn
play?
sense,
Because
bro.
you chat
You
too
just
much in
want
the
to
group
come
chat
here
as
and be
well.
progressing
What is the
football for
difference?
no
I'm
damn
going to ask
reason,
you
bro.
again.
You think because you have 7 screens on, you can just chat? Nah, allow it,
No,
bro.
I
This
talk
manager
because I
is
coach.
dead.
I
This
work
is
in
dead,
football,
bro.
not
This
you
man came with
fucking
a
guy that
big voice for
smokes and
no
drinks
damn
every
reason,
time
taking
and
it
then
and
comes
talking
here and
shit,
trying to
bro.
act smart.
Talking to
I'm
me,
going to
bro.
ask you
Nah,
again, what is the
Left
difference in
without,
this?
bro. I'm
Wait. I don't think I should let them two alone. No, what I'm talking about smoking and drinking for? Wait. I need it. It was gonna go off. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh man, who can I bring in? I don't want to say we're not getting monetized. Let the men swallow the disputes. Retard is crazy. You can't. Yeah, you can't drop that. You can't. Abs. Wait, nah. Abs. Who can I bring into? I need a calm person, bro. Because I'm not even gonna. Pam. Actually, they might listen to you. No, Joe LaForry. Joe,
Yo,
let me
what's
talk.
going on?
Let me talk to you. All right. Help these guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Help these guys. Keeping. He said because he got several screens.
That escalated real quick. That went 0 to 100 real quick. Like you put in the 2 wrong people because you know both of them are not gonna have it. Both of them are not gonna have it.
Wait. Can you manage these? Can you manage these 2, bro? Because I'm.
Bro, I'll try.
No, you're not even serious enough. All right, Pav. No, wait, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Pav and Joe, you lot manage these 2, man. They can't all speak at once. All right.
Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil. Yeah, we've had a pretty much civilized conversation since the start. Let's keep this one civil.
Oh my God, Charles, you stop because that was crazy. What you did was mad.
Listen, I'm in the studio twice now. Yeah. If anybody gets too mad, you will be sin bin. Don't do that. Hey, Abs. Say sorry, bro. I'm not. No, Abs. No. Hold on. KB,
R word is not
you weren't
allowed.
here. Okay, Abs. Say sorry.
Huh?
Say sorry for what you said, bro, or you're gone. Simple.
For the you know what the comment, our comment, it was crazy, bro.
You can't do that, bro. No.
We pretty much kept it to football. Yeah, we said the talk that we needed to say, that there was some pushback and all that. Yeah,
all right, fine. Sorry, mate. I called you a retard.
Nah. Say my full name, government, and everything. I need
fuck that. Anyway, calm down. I will never do it again. We'll move on for that. But
never do
he's apologizing for. Hey, hold on. He's apologizing for the comment, not to you.
You're gonna get the word again.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's apologized for the comment, not for you.
I don't think you understand how Charles talks to people.
This is mad.
I don't care how Charles talks to people as long as it's not on the mains, fam. You don't say it on the mains.
It's on Discord.
I have kindly said sorry for the show for me using the R word.
Okay, now we can move on.
Now move on.
Let's move on. Charles.
Right. So not to move on, because I'm still gonna ask the same question. Charles, please hold on 1 second. Charles. What is the different style of play between Moisey and the ginger dude? What's the difference?
Who is the ginger dude?
The manager before.
The deep voice is
Steve Austin. Sean Dash is more heavy stoke. Just play the ball up top and like knock it down. That's what I'll say.
And Moisey,
I guess there's a lot more passing in there. Not really watching both, so
yeah,
I don't care.
No, there isn't. Right? Their players are basically fit both systems. One is low block
wide up, one's more narrow.
One is mid block until they can get count. Both of them are counter-attacking. Long story short, right? And this is what I'm saying. You've made a manager. Yo, he said passing. I have no idea what this guy's watching. So my other comment still counts because what's he watching?
Are you done?
And to let me make it clear as well, I don't do this because I have 7 screens. I do this because I actually coach in football. You, my friend, don't. You don't even play. You sound like you've never played football properly in your life. So I can already tell that you're nonsense that you're going to come up with now.
Can I ask you a question then? You say you're
Let Charles respond.
Because I won't lie, yeah. You know when you guys were doing the watch-alongs for Amorim over at Sporting, yeah, I could have sworn they were a counter-attacking side, and our team is built to counter-attack, yeah? We go through positions here, and I think I was talking to K-Dot yesterday. There's only really 3 positions where I would say this manager doesn't have players. That would be wing-back and ST. 10s, we have like 5 10s at the club. You can't tell me 5 10s, none of them fit. 8s, we have 4. You can't tell me none of them fit. Center back, we are set. Everything from center back, midfield, except that one striker. This manager has had at his dispense.
I'm going to jump in straight away.
Brother, I didn't even count Garnacho when I was counting the 10s.
No, but you hate him as well. You said Garnacho.
Yeah. I hate him, but he doesn't have to play him. He does not have to play him. He's the manager.
Who should he play instead?
He doesn't have to play him.
Sorry, it's not my debate. Go on, the chat. It's not my debate.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to play him. But wait, hold on.
Includes Mason Mount, who's just come back from injury. Kobe, who's just come back from injury. Garnacho, that you spent the whole season saying he's shit.
I didn't include Garnacho.
Ericsson, who is leaving, and we're not extending his contract because he's got a pacemaker on. And then who's the other one? 10. Who's the other 10? Bruno.
No, wait, hold on. Because
Bruno Ozerzi. These are your 10s that you're lining up. Charles, you did this in the group chat, and everyone roasted you. Then you did, and now you've come onto the mains to do the same stupid question. So you didn't read what everyone was telling you yesterday.
Christ. I swear I was the one
talking. You didn't read it. You've done the same thing in the group chat. We've already discussed it and roasted you on it. 24 hours ago, you've come to the mains to release it again. I can't even say the word again. Sorry,
let me finish, yeah? Let me finish. How many players do we give a manager until we come and say you need to do good with what you have? What we have right now is not
We
14.
didn't do good
Hold
under
up,
Ten Hag. The
brother,
manager
don't
that brought all
finish.
these players
Don't
in
even
failed with them. So then you want the
Oh
manager
my
that has.
days,
Hold on. You lot are not controlling this. Joe, Pav, what the fuck's going on, bro?
I wanted to ask. I wanted to.
Hold
I
on,
wanted
hold
to
on,
ask a
hold on, hold
question,
on.
bro.
I was
I got
enjoying.
shut
I was
down.
enjoying. I was actually enjoying. What are you talking about?
I wanted to
And I
actually
was
ask
doing
Gabs
this.
a question about his coach.
Go on, Pav. You could ask me a
So,
question.
so you saying here that Charles? No, Charles.
No,
Charles, hold up.
You
Going
haven't
back to
got
what
a
you said
point,
about.
Charles.
No,
Bruv.
you
Everyone's
set
already
the control,
answered
then
you
you
on
start
your
talking.
point,
Go
the
back,
dead
go
point
back.
that you made yesterday that you brought up. You've already been answered. Don't bring it in.
I
Don't bring it
haven't
here
been
again.
answered because I
No,
haven't made my
bring
point.
someone that can look after all of us and make this work, man. And welcome.
Hey, why the hell would you bring it in?
Yes.
Do you want chaos? I haven't even erupted yet, KG.
Hey.
Okay. No. This is fine. This is fine.
Now let's go.
KG clearly wants to end the show. He clearly was.
Now when
I'm here to regulate.
I'm gonna hold my I'm gonna hold my finger over the end stream button, okay, just in case. Now, all right? No problem.
Why is everyone acting like I'm here to bring
wait,
chaos?
why don't we believe in you, bro? Why
Bro,
don't we
I believe that he's gonna
making
cause
no
chaos.
sense, bro. This is just mad.
Go
Like we're trying to defend rubbish, fam.
I'll respond. I'll respond.
Go on. No, it's Charles. Charles needs this, bro.
No, well, okay. We're trying to defend rubbish. No problem, Charles.
Can I finish?
Charles, what
Or
manager
are
do
you
you
just
want?
going to jump in unnecessarily? Like you can't
Okay,
hold your
Charles.
mouth.
Charles, finish.
Yeah,
What
because
manager
this.
do you want, Charles?
Oh my
Let Charles finish,
days.
Abs. Let
Like
Charles finish,
yo,
Abs.
can't you concentrate?
Go on,
Like,
Ed.
do you have
Ed.
6 screens on right now, bro? Allow it.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't answer the question. Cool, no problem.
Like,
Thank you.
brother, do you know the actual maddest thing, yeah? When we were trying to get rid of that bold fraud back then, which manager did I say I wanted? Hansi. What is Hansi doing now when you guys shut me down? What is he doing? But that's just by the way. You man were
No
over
one
here
shut you
doing.
down and Hansi
Hey,
Flick.
what are
Only
you telling me?
John.
Man,
Only John
I'm,
shut
I'm,
you down.
yeah,
And
man,
John
them
said
laugh
that's
at
one
me.
player you
Don't
don't
even
have.
He shouldn't be allowed to lie.
Because he's
them laugh
lying,
at
bro.
me.
You can't put me with a
Hold
lie and
on,
expect me to just be okay with it.
hold on. Stop him. KG, shut up. Yeah, hold on a minute, yeah. Abs, let him finish and then you can tell him that he's lying afterwards. What's wrong with you? Go on, finish your lie, and then he can tell you you're lying.
Anyways, as I was saying, in this guy's formation, defense sorted. No, I don't think there's any argument there. Midfield, we have Ugarte and Bruno in the 8 positions. I don't think anybody is going to argue there. In 10, this manager has let's not act as if we just started losing. This manager has had Kobe for a while before Kobe got injured. Manager has had Ahmad. Manager has had Xerxes. Manager has had Ericsson. That is 4 10s already. You can't tell me all 4 of those 10s, none of them work. None of them fit. None of them can work in this system. We need to go and get
Why
a
not?
new set of 10s, a new different set of 10s. That's 4. Hold on.
Say them again.
Ericsson, Xerxes, Kobe, and who's the last person? Ericsson, Xerxes, Ahmad.
No, you mean Garnacho, right?
Ahmad.
Because
No.
Ahmad's working.
See, I'm not adding Garnacho. This manager
But
has had
Ahmad,
Ahmad.
hold on.
But he has
Ahmad
had
works,
Ahmad.
bro. Hold on, Ahmad works in the system, fam. Everybody said this. What are you talking about?
I'm counting the 10s he
Hey,
has.
hey, Joe, get out the debate, bro. You're
Like,
supposed to.
I don't understand. I'm counting the 10s he has
KG,
that we are
shut
sitting
up. You told me to
14th,
control the room, fam.
and
Go in your
everyone
popcorn.
else is just chilling.
That's Abs's question, bro.
Hold on. Let me finish. Like, these are the 10s he has. In midfield, he has 4. He can use any 2. In 10, he has 4. He can use any 2. Like I said, striker, we are dead. I admit, striker, dead. Left wing back, I don't trust Dogu. Dead. That's 2 positions where I can say we don't really have nothing. 2.
Can you get to the point now, please? Hold on. No.
14.
KG, hold on. Can you get to the point now? What are you trying to make, please?
This manager has us 14th, and you guys want me to believe that we cannot be doing better with what we have. This is not 14th. A majority of these players will be here next season.
Thank you. Hold
A
on 1 second. Thank
majority.
you. 1 second. You've made your point, but let me ask you this. So with what you said, that you just listed all the people and the positions, right? That we have. Hold on. Wait a second. I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to give it back to you, Abs. Hold on. I'm just asking in this question in interim, with all the players that you just listed and all the positions you just listed, and you just said that you still think the manager should be doing better, but you just said all the positions that were bad, bro. So how can he be doing better than what he's done?
What positions
can
are
I
bad?
ask you a
I said
question?
he
Wait 1
has
second. Hold
options
on.
that should
Yeah,
work.
go on, KG.
Why
Go
are
on,
all
KG.
of them not
Wait 1
working?
second. Man, them. Just us that are here. I'm Abs, Pav, NN. Is it me or does it sound like Joe Blackman's in the one in the
You're trying to
debate?
get in on the
Yeah,
conversation.
I feel like he's pushed Abs out of the picture, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's not really his beef.
Oh my
Unless
god!
unless Abs has hired him as his spokesperson, like I don't know, innit?
Wait, hold on. Did he hire Joe Blackman? Because we're confused.
Here's the funny thing,
Hold
right?
on a minute. I just asked
The
a question
amount
in
of times I
interim,
wanted to
bro.
interrupt.
Bro,
I
hold
thought,
on. You
I
don't know.
better not.
Oh, KG, hold on a second, KG. You're acting like you don't know how a good panelist handles the thing, fam. You got to ask a question and push it back to the panel, bro. You don't know?
Does he feel like a moderator or does he feel like someone that's debating? I don't. You lot, just
Nah,
you lot.
it feels a bit.
Sounds like Abs' freedom of speech was taken away.
Wow. Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Joe, do you mind if he manages
I'll be
this?
quiet then. I'm gonna jump out. Don't worry. I'll step out. I'll even step out the whole.
Stay there, Joe. Stay there, Joe. Don't worry.
You got to leave. Just
Stay there, Joe. Stay there. Okay.
All
right. So let's respond to this foolishness. Yeah. So the guy said our centre backs are sorted. How many defensive mistakes do we make? He also, in that whole conversation, he never mentioned Onana either. The guy that puts the ball in the back of the net for the opposition.
No. Leave him.
Shut up, Charles. You've spoken. Shut up. Shut up. You've spoken.
Charles, let him speak.
No,
Charles, let him
you have
speak.
spoken. It's okay. You have spoken, Charles. I don't need to hear you. Right? He also fails to mention that Delo is having one of his worst careers ever. But apparently he's fine. He's fine at right wing back. Dogu's just come in. He's already saying he's right.
Put me right.
Charles, shut up. Charles, this is your mistake, not
Charles,
mine.
let him have his
Charles,
say. Charles, be quiet, man.
This is your mistake, not mine.
Can you shut up, please?
Thank you. Right? Then you're saying, oh, we have how many midfield did you say we have, Charles? 4?
We have 4 CMs, 4 10s. Wing back and striker, we have issues. I admit.
So let me get this straight. Collier has just been put into the first team this season properly. And apparently you're counting him straight away as a midfielder. Casemiro, we want to get rid of. Ugarte is just starting well. Bruno has been dropped back from number 10 because no one else can pick up the ball there. That's something we've had to learn in the 30 games. Then we've got 5 or 6 10s or whatever you said. Ericsson, you having a fucking laugh. Ericsson is your number 10. You taking a mick. Kobe has just been moved to number 10. Ahmad has been injured, and when he was playing number 10 was our main player. Xerxes, you're taking a piss. He's the striker that we've moved back because he's shit. Right? And then Garnacho, I don't even have to say Garnacho because you don't like him. Those are his options. And then you've got a striker that's useless. You want him to do better with this. Hold on a second. Even when Ten Hag was there, the Ten Hag defenders used to blame the players. We used to blame Ten Hag. Now we're all right. Because they're both shit.
This is mad.
And then
Charles, would you like to respond?
The only transfer window the guy has, we get him 2 players. One is an 18-year-old. We knew he was going to be good for the future, but we didn't know he was going to be this good. And then the other one's Dogu, who you've just written off. That's what he's meant to be working with. What else? What else is meant to be working with? So you want to write him off without giving him a transfer window?
Listen to NN
season.
Points.
Yeah, you got to stop now.
Quickly to what you said.
Okay. Can I speak or?
Speak, bro. Don't be stupid. We just told you to speak. What kind of stupidity is this?
I'm just making sure because
we just said speak. Can't speak.
Yeah.
Joe Blackman, why are you
by the
crashing
way,
out?
yeah,
You're
nobody mentioned that. Look, that's just one.
Joe, why are you crashing out, bro?
I'll leave.
No, stay. Let's stay. Joe, don't go away. Hey,
okay.
Everyone else noticing Joe's crashing it, but no.
Yeah.
Bro, he said, no, and said, Charles, speak. I said, can I speak? Come on, can I? Don't get me upset, man. Don't ask me dumb questions, innit? I will say you're being dumb, innit? All right,
I
there we
wasn't
go.
even talking to you, you prick, fam.
Can I
I
just
You
can I
just
just say
you just
can
ended
I
right
just
the
say
hell
something?
with
Joe,
I
no, Joe,
press
don't bite. Hold
N.
on, Joe. You
Right
can't
the
Hey,
take
so
hell
stand,
can I
yeah.
with I
speak? He
press
said, can I
NN, and you
speak?
just had your damn mouth to
Shut
my
up, bro.
business
He
for
said,
no
don't be
reason.
There
dumb,
you
innit?
go.
No
This is the
chance.
Don't
real
This
be
man
chance
dumb.
because
move,
this
Don't be
man.
conversation
dumb.
is too
Get the
sensible
hell
for
out
him.
of
Go
here,
on,
bro.
Joe.
Don't be
Crack on
dumb.
As
out,
I was
please.
saying, yeah, on this team, because
Don't be dumb.
did I say anything about Dalu? No,
No,
I
you
said
didn't.
wing
That's the
back. We
problem,
have
you
hold
donut.
on,
No, you
hold
didn't.
on,
He's
No,
hold
rubbish.
on,
Ab,
He's
hold
Ab,
rubbish.
on, bro.
Ab,
Hold
Ab,
the hold
You got
on,
to be
hold
quiet, fam. Ab, it's
hold
not your
on,
turn, fam.
because you're
Sorry,
just
Pav. I keep
chatting
saying Pav.
right
Pav's
now. This man went to cuss out the defense. Well, guess what? Maguire will be here next season. Euro will be here next season. The Lit will be here next season. Mazraoui will be here next season. Aiden Heaven will be here next season. All our centre backs will be here next damn season. So don't tell me our defense is not bloody sorted, yeah? Midfield, everybody I listed will be here next season.
No,
Don't
not
tell me
everyone.
they're not going
Not,
to play.
no, that's not
I
everyone.
didn't know. I'm talking about the eights, not the tens.
Yeah, because
Everybody
Ericsson's
I
never played an
listed there,
XKG.
most
Come on.
likely,
You watch football. Ericsson's never
brother.
played an
Hold
Oh,
XKG.
on,
this
let
guy,
me
he keeps
finish,
chatting,
bro.
bro.
Hold on.
He keeps chatting.
Let's get
Go
some
on.
order,
Hey,
please.
let's get some order. Order.
Charles, finish your point.
Boom,
As I
if
was
I have
saying,
to.
yeah. As I was saying, even the Dalo that nobody mentioned, he will be here next season. The tens, I think 3 out of 4 of them will be here next season. The striker too, I want him gone. But if nobody buys him, he will be here next season. That's a majority of the squad here next season that are not working out. And you expect this manager overnight to not make it work. It's not possible. It's the same thing we did with Eric Ten Hag. We keep on saying once these managers get players, they will be better. They keep getting players and getting worse. This is
And can I also put the
insanity.
question out there? Why is it that majority of the people who are having, obviously, like me and Charles are saying, like, obviously, should this guy get any players in the summer? But then some people are saying that we're waffling of getting rid of the manager now, but you're willing to let him get players. But if he hasn't improved by October, November, you want him gone then?
Hold on.
No
Who's ever?
sense.
I haven't said that.
I feel like that was directed to someone
Hold
else.
on. Hey, let me. Is Pav's feeling a bit debate-ish? Is that? Are you not hearing? Is
Pam and Joe are moving a bit debate-ish. I don't understand. I thought we were moderators here.
Did you? Wait, he sounded a bit debatey.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
this
It's
is
a
what
bit
your problem
debate.
is,
No,
Katie.
he's
You don't
member. He's
understand,
angling
yeah?
out. He has to say something.
Did you, Charles? Did you ask Pav to speak on your behalf?
Nah. I don't remember though. I don't remember, but I
Oh, that's a bit
hear it
mad.
still. I hear
By
it
the
still.
way, Joe, can you put that comment up from SLD, please?
Which one? The Charles one?
Yeah, of course.
How's the
When did I say
moderators?
what can the manager do with these? I never said. I said he should be doing
But that's
better.
what you just said, Charles. Are you fucking
I
shit?
said
Oh
we
my
should be
days! Oh
comfortably
my days,
top.
bro! Oh my days, man! Oh my days! Oh my
Let's
days!
calm
That's what
down.
you
Let's calm
just
down,
said
please.
now.
Let's
Hey,
calm
You
down.
just
Stella.
said
Just calm
now.
down. I said a
Can we run a
majority
question
of
back?
Gigi,
That
what
you,
we
no.
doing? We're
Hold on.
going roundabouts here,
Listen
bro.
to
He
what I
just said
said
that
because
now. Now
you
he
man
didn't
are
say it.
English but don't understand it. A majority of these players right now will be here next season, and this manager cannot make it work with them. So why are we keeping this manager?
So now you're saying it's the
I'm not
players
saying
because
these
the
players
players
are
are
shit.
back,
I'm saying
right?
this manager cannot make
Oh,
it
hold
work.
on
Now
now,
you're saying the
Charles. I
players
need
are
to
back.
get understanding of what you're saying. See, KG? Hold on. KG.
Brother, look at the
Hold on one
waffle.
second,
He's
please.
now
KG,
landed at the
KG.
same point I have
No.
landed on.
Abs, KG. Let me just say this one
Okay.
thing.
Sorry, can I ask a question? No, Joe, don't say nothing. Let me ask this last question. I asked it before. Charles, which manager is going to make this guy's work? Since you've just mentioned that they're rubbish.
No. Do you
I
know
don't
what? Yeah,
know,
because
but somebody will.
he ain't gonna
Somebody
say
in
nothing. That's
Walsh
what I'm
What
saying. It's
somebody? With all your football knowledge, you tell me. With all your football.
No. Both of you getting muted still. No, hold on one second. Let me just say this. Yeah?
This is feeling a bit
Hold
passive
on.
aggressive. I don't know why we're behaving like this. I thought this was just a friendly debate.
Abs, I'd like to ask you because with all your football knowledge and coaching, how far has that got you in your football career, by the way?
Savage. I know, bro. I
No.
used
Now we're gonna get to
Shut
football.
up. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't
Hold
answer.
on. I need. Stop.
Wait. Let's get to it's too much. Oh, that was nasty work. That one was crazy. Oh, how can you not let me answer? I was a low blow. Nah, it's too toxic. It's Monday. Guys, we're not doing this on bank holiday. Monday. Oh, man. Yeah, it's probably on me, to be honest. A little bit. I take some responsibility for what. I didn't try to... I brought in 2 moderators. It's Monday. Wait, shall I let him respond? I'm going to just respond to Az by himself. Az, please don't use the R word. He just asked you how far, have you taken your team? Like, and why did even Pav do that? Because he wouldn't even, this is what I'm saying. The moderators are not doing their jobs.
Hold on a minute. Nah, bro. You say that, yeah, but...
Joe.
Good. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, no. I'm glad he's answered that. He's asked that question, right? I've started football 4 years ago as a coach. I'm already in non-league. So I have no idea what the guy's talking about. If anyone's ever done football coaching, to start under 12 and land in non-league already, I've already had my team for 2 seasons, my own team. Only because of finances, I crashed them out. I've already won stuff with my under 13s, with my under 14s, with my under 12s. So I have no idea. So you could keep talking about what have I done with it. The only reason I'm not going further is because I'm a senior business analyst in insurance. So I have too much money there either. So I don't know what the fuck this man's talking about. If you don't know, now you know.
We can go
Man's
back.
got accolades and win a medal.
Accolades.
So I have no idea what he's talking about. Why some people, all they do is go to the games, sit there, come back, moan. Everything's wrong. Never has a point of positivity. Never has an answer to my simple questions. You don't want this guy, so who do you want? Very simple question.
Thank you very much. Today's show was proudly brought to you by Reckless Productions. It's good TV still. You guys are pricks. Whoever said new football, you're a prick. And this is all your fault, bro. Hey, welcome to the new member. Have I read all the supers? I need to go to not Best of Enemies. Oh, what show am I doing? Come on, filthy fellas. I'm gonna get cooked. Listen, family. This was fun today. By the way, this week, wait, need you to get tickets. We're doing a show. We're doing a watch along, a watch party. Cause why not? Not getting Saudi. 1 second. Quick KG promo. There you go. Watch party. Connor Ben, Eubank. I don't know where you're doing. Yeah. Bam. Undefeated, Saturday, 26th of April, 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's in Shoreditch, people. Pull up if you want to watch the boxing. I'm watching it live. We'll just be doing we're watching the fight in it, reacting. It's going to be a vibe in it. If you're free and you want to watch that massive fight, we're in Shoreditch. Pull up, see us there in it. Simple as that. Is there anything else? Yeah, definitely pull up, man. Get your tickets. Eggs galore, bro. Get the eggs ready. Absolutely. What else is there? I don't know these boxes. Move, man. But big up. Anyway, you lot, we're in Shoreditch. Pull up. It's gonna be a great night. Yeah. Stay blessed. This was fun. I was myself. Bye, everyone. Everyone, man. Just promo boxes.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.